We have had a very busy week. The country feels like it's out, like on the edge of raging chaos. We've got two guys. We've got the VP and like, at least with Mike Pence, we had a guy that you were like, oh, okay.
Yeah, he never showed up.
He was a nothing, but when he talked, it was just heard. He was a robot, you know.
When his mom let him
looked like
talk.
a G.I. Joe, and it had about the same amount of emotion as a plastic G.I. Joe. And then you got J.D. Vance, who's just like, he admitted on TV that he just makes stories up to get people to pay attention.
It's a nice try with your fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I heard him say that to Dana Bash, and then she said, "Wait, did you just say that you made up stories?" And then he hamana. Well, I didn't. The thing is, he's a representative from Ohio. He's a senator, from Ohio.
Right.
So the people who were being adversely affected by the lie that
And the bomb threats
perpetuated and continue to tell is they're having their lives threatened. They're having bomb threats called in. Mm-hmm. And these are actually the people that he was elected to represent.
And so first of all, he didn't make it up. Somebody posted it on Facebook. Somebody else made it up. Yep. And they thought you know how they take 100% fucking conspiracy
false.
theories.
Just so you guys know, they're not eating the dogs. They're not eating the cats.
There actually is a lady that made the post initially who has since apologized and said, "I'm so sorry. I never should have posted that. It was a thing I heard through a person, of a friend, of a neighbor, blah, blah." But the thing that's most frightening is that the guy who's running for president
to run the most powerful country in the world,
but someone's telling him this story that's not only is it not true, but it's batshit insane. Right. And then he's getting in a presidential debate on national TV that countries all over the world are watching and saying that shit.
Yes. But
because he's got Laura Loomer on his plane
and
with him.
The thing is, his people love him so much because he will take a baseless conspiracy and make it famous.
And the woman, the nut job that created the fucking conspiracy still had at least the common sense to say, "Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm a psycho, but wow, you and
those fuckers didn't say anything. They didn't come out and go, "It was a mistake. We should have said it." Blah blah blah.
I remember a couple weeks ago I was telling Ray, and we'll go through the stories we did in the Armageddon update. But I was like, how come? What happened to Puff Daddy? How come they'd done nothing with Diddy yet? Yeah. And then boom, they did it.
Yeah.
Ooh, they did it. They arrested him, and then.
But did he do it?
Oh, he did it.
Did he did it?
Yeah, damn right.
Boom.
They named him as a target a little while back.
That's his new name? They named him again?
Yeah. Did you see his indictment? It's AKA. And the last name...
It's really
yeah, the last name was Love, AKA Love. Is that one that I missed?
Is that
he named himself Love?
Sex trafficking or post-sex
Remember when
trafficking?
Snoop named himself Snoop Lion?
For like
when did that become? I guess it's a thing. Listen. If you get a rap name, keep that rap name. Don't keep modifying it.
Prince decided to be a symbol.
Yeah.
So he went to another level of renaming.
But he did it for a reason.
But he did it for a reason to get out of his record contracts.
I think so did Snoop Lion. I think he did it for a reggae album.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a reggae album.
My name's Snoop Lion now.
Like Chris Gaines. Remember Chris Gaines, who was
oh my god!
And he was even like in disguise.
Oh, can
Chris
I
Gaines,
segue?
That was Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
Can I segue on reggae? This week also, apparently Trump was jealous that Taylor Swift came out and endorsed Kamala, and he had his people scrambling to try and get him a celebrity endorsement. So they get him Nicky Jam, who is a reggae
she is so hot
singer. He brings Nicky Jam up on stage by saying, "Have you heard of her? She's so hot."
What does she look like?
And there was another post.
What now?
A heavily tattooed
You gotta put
dude.
the picture right here. Yeah, it's so he's there. Hasn't pre-met him. He goes, "I hear she's very hot. Very, very ladies, welcome Nicky Jam."
Just bullshitting.
And this dude with a MAGA hat and your beard comes on stage. Hey. And he withdrew his endorsement.
So when he endorsed Trump, the band that was collaborating with him dumped him. He lost his job by endorsing Trump. Well, then when Trump didn't know that he wasn't a woman and did that in front of everyone in the world, he pulled his endorsement. So it's a shit show.
I love how all these people that support Trump, they don't understand what he does to everyone else until he does it to them.
Well,
then they're like, oh, he's full of shit. Oh, got it.
But it's not. It's forever though. It's like he had before he became president, he had 3,500 lawsuits for vendors that he stole from that when he was building hotels. Like he fucks everybody. His vice president, he sent a bunch of dudes to hang him, and you guys are like, no, he's my guy. He likes me.
They do zero vetting. Zero.
But what is it about the guy? I still don't understand what it is about the guy that people still like him. But back to Diddy. So Diddy's in jail. They wouldn't give him bail. I don't know if they did. Have they since given him bail? Yeah, damn right.
No, bail was denied.
No. Today he had another hearing.
Oh, well.
Let's see what happened. Look it up.
Did he get it?
Don't know.
It's not working, but we're going to perfect it.
Just put a beat from
Sometimes
the police.
when we're doing a dumb thing, we'll look each other in the eye and we'll both see ourselves dying a little bit inside. Like,
oh God, we're on the shittiest volleyball team ever. She just bump said spiked me, and I got to spike it, and I got nothing.
Don't know. I was like, how does that go? The proper response would have been, I don't know, Diddy. The whole thing is you have to say Diddy.
Oh, okay. I was using D's because in the Armageddon update I used all D's.
You did.
I
it was
alliterated it.
I'm glad we're woodshedding all these bits.
We got
in
nothing.
real
Live
time.
in the moment. We don't
We got
practice
nothing.
anything.
We actually always have nothing, and we've gotten this far is stunning.
No, he was denied bail again. They can't give him bail. He's got a plane. He owns a private island that he can't be extradited from. He's got billions of dollars. And they were violent crimes against persons.
Don't we have another guy who's been convicted of a bunch of crimes? And he has a plane, and he went to his buddy's island. But he's got a bunch of places he could fly to. He's friends with dictators in the world. And somehow that guy's out and fucking the world free.
Who has a lot of names.
Billions of dollars. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't get it.
Tangerine Mussolini.
I don't get it. Could it be because he's white? What? No.
And also he gives tax favors to the rich.
Yeah.
He's got leverage.
Cosby went to prison.
Yeah.
There is a level of money, I think, where the color of your skin doesn't matter, although certainly I would 100% agree that it matters a lot, especially if you don't have money. You seem to go to jail a lot more if you're any color other than.
And
peach.
I'm not saying Cosby and Diddy shouldn't be in jail. Correct. I'm just saying the fat white guy should be also.
Oh yeah.
The only thing you can go, well, look at Weinstein. Yeah, but Weinstein was like a serial rapist
for decades.
For decades.
Yes.
And there's and Weinstein's trying to get out too. They missed one of his cases. They dismissed it, and then they filed new charges. So he's doing a whole bunch. Here's how much Harvey Weinstein raped people. They had extra. They actually just had a jar in the pantry. They're like, no, we got more.
Emergency,
in case he gets out, we got 35 more
with the rape fire alarm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's so many people that don't file everything. Right? It's just we're busy. Well, if we need it later, but keep it though.